What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So for the past few days, we've been talking about Jasmy Coin quite a bit because things have been moving, right? We talked about Jasmy Coin here and there because there wasn't really that much information that was coming from it. Then you had some information from Japan. You had an AMA from the Jasmy Coin team and things that were going on there. And honestly, that was eye-opening for a lot of people, right? I was able to bring some attention, some awareness to Jasmy Coin over that time. I don't know exactly how long I've been holding, but I've been holding a really, really long time. And I know that I've seen it at levels to where it jumped up to 80% of a penny. I've seen where it dropped down to 30 or even 20% of a penny, right? 27% of a penny, I believe. So dropping down to those levels and being down at those levels, it creates an opportunity for people to purchase at those levels. But then we saw that larger increase, right? Not just a level to 80% of a penny, we saw it go up to, 1.9 cents, which is phenomenal. It may not sound like a lot to most people, but the movement created a lot of, I wouldn't say wealthy individuals, but a lot of gains. And some people, or a bunch of people that didn't sell during those times, including me, because I see the long-term success and I don't want to be stuck in that same scenario to where I end up selling at the top and selling at the top and then, investing a little bit higher, right? Right, reinvesting a little bit higher because I want to be involved in Jasmy Coin, right? I've been in a situation where I sold everything and then it kept running, and now I had to buy back with that much money, but buying less coins and having less of an impact when I could have been a part of that for a long term. Now, you could time the market, but time the market is very, very difficult in something that you want to hold for the long term. So why do that? If you wanted to time the market, utilize some short term wealth in order to do that. But we're not here to talk about that. I want to talk about after seeing that increase, we did start to see it decrease. It started to fall, which honestly, if you would have waited, maybe days, you would have went from that 1.9 level down to where it is right now. And patience would be key in that situation. But in most places, it would eat you alive not being a part of that position if you started to see it come back, which you did start to see it pick up again. But anyways, we're looking for the bounce. And I think where we've seen it at some of these lows is starting to show us where that bounce actually is. However, it's not 100% confirmed that that will be the case. We may see people that look at this and they go, oh, you know what? I'm selling my position. There were a lot of people that bought throughout leverage or with leverage. So they may need to sell their position, may need to do that before they get either liquidated or lose out on all of their gains. So that may create a lot of negativity there. However, we are hitting a significant point when it comes to a support level. And I want to go through that in this video. So guys, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out any of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. You can check out my merch link where I have my Jasmy merch if you want to check that out. Also, you can check out the HG Algo Indicator, which we will go through in this video. And don't forget about Margex. If you guys want to start leverage trading on Margex, you can't leverage trade Jasmy Coin, but you can leverage trade Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, a lot of the top coins that have more consistent movement. You can do that. And I've been finding a lot of success with that, and so have a lot of other people. But anyways, if we talk about Jasmy Coin, if we go into Jasmy Coin where it is right now, it's currently at about 1.2 cents, 1.268. And you're seeing it down 16.85% from where it was at the 15 level down to where it is at the 12 level. You're also seeing volume that is down to 410 million, which is still a lot of volume. It's 65% of the market cap if you look at volume to market cap ratio. And obviously you look at the supply and understand that majority of the supply is out there. So this is not in the form of dilution or a factor by dilution. It's more about the people that are just, maybe protecting their profits or want to protect their profits. And it's great if you do that. Like if you can find a way to easily time the market, I applaud you for doing so. It's just very difficult to do consistently with long-term investments, if that makes sense. So my play is strictly long-term. I have my selling points and I'm not, settling for things that are way less when I know it will be worth way more. So as we see these levels, let's go through the actual chart and what did happen and where things are. If we look at this chart that's brought to you by TradingView, if you guys want to check out my HG algo indicator that shows you all of the different times to where you can take profit. In the shorter period of time, it looks a lot better. You obviously have a bunch of different profit taking levels at different peaks that we've seen, but this is showing a lot of different channels that it goes through. So it's going to show you different levels to take profit during those times and different levels to get in. Anything that has a minus will show you basically, dollar cost average out, or, sell some of your position, as well as the greens that will show you dollar cost average in. Then you have more of the bullish momentum and bearish momentum, and you could see that throughout this peak you had a bullish momentum that was picking up, and you have bearish momentum that has been transpiring for the past a day or so, maybe day and a half, 2 days. But we see this peak that it did get to around the 19 level, so 1.9 cents. It did end up decreasing, and this is what I'm talking about, right? It decreases down to here, and you're like, yeah, this is the time. I'm gonna get into this. I'm gonna be happy about that. Yeah, you could have gotten more Jasmy coin no matter what. You could have went from 19 down to here, but then once you see it starting to pick up and starting to really push, you tend to want to buy all back in if you want to. But even if you got down to here, that's still a good level from this 19 level. So you would have been able to pick up a lot more, because for me, I have $1 million. So $1 million up here would be $19,000. $1 million down here is $13,000. So taking $19,000 and throwing it in down here would get me a lot more than $1 million, right? We can all say that. And obviously wouldn't get me 2 million, but it would get me a lot more than $1 million. And then we would see that flourish, we would see that pick up, right? But if you were waiting for the lowest point possible, right, then you would basically say, okay, I want to, I want to wait it out. It starts picking up, and then you're like, oh no, you start scrambling, and you end up buying up here. You still buy lower than where it is, but you just missed a full opportunity, and you also miss a longer opportunity. Anyways, people are always wondering like exactly when to buy, and a lot of the triggers were down here, basically to show when to get out and when to get in, and then you had different triggers down here after this consolidation, which pulled it down here to show that this will be one of the lowest points to purchase if you were looking to dollar cost average in. Also, if you're looking to dollar cost average in, if you bought at a higher point, let's say you continue to buy up here, this will be a place to dollar cost average in as one of the lowest points. You can see as this line shows, it's a couple of touch points, and we saw that as a significant level of a peak point to bounce off of. And that's exactly what we saw. We saw that little bounce that has happened at that level. Now, right now, it is starting to come back and kind of creating this channel, so we really don't want to see it break this channel at all. Let me see if I can draw this. We don't want to see it break this channel at all. If it breaks these levels of support, it may continue down to where this point is, creating a double touch point, maybe creating a W formation, or if it has enough selling strength, it could pull back down, and then we're looking for the lower levels of 1.1 cents or even approaching the 1 cent level. So anyways, make sure you guys are prepared for what could possibly happen. But these levels, right, are showing a buy. It's not showing that these will be the lowest levels possible, but it's showing a buy. Just know that every single investment that I've gotten into, besides Terra Luna Classic, I have struggled at least once. I lied. Terra Luna Classic and Bitcoin, I have struggled at least once throughout holding those positions. And the reasons why I've struggled with everything but Terra Luna Classic and Bitcoin is because you're never going to be able to find the absolute bottom. There are rare chances to where you will find the absolute bottom. And even with Jasmy coin, it was down to 30% of a penny. I was at 40% of a penny. I'm still at 40% of a penny of a cost basis. So when it was down there for a while, I was struggling, right? It was red. And a lot of other positions were the same way. So trying to invest at the absolute bottom and trying to go maybe 100x from that point will be very difficult to do. So just know that you still may have some negativity when you decide to buy, but this will be a good time to purchase because it's way far away from where the 1.9 cent level is. If you were just really getting into Jasmy, or if you bought at a higher level, great time to average in, not to go all in, but to average in. So anyways, let me know what you think about this. Should you buy right now? Should you make a purchase where we are because we're close to where the bottom is and we've seen that little bit of a bounce? Or do you think it's going to consistently create these lower highs and lower lows and be on that pattern? Or has it broken that level with this support level that it has bounced off of? Let me know your opinion in the comment section below. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out any of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. And if you want to start trading with Margex and or use my algorithm, the HG Algo indicator, feel free to check out those links down below. But I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.